Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Chrome Wolf running on Nintendo Switch. And more submissions. Nope. Prison infiltration. An Imperial prison camp has been discovered southeast of the southern campsite in the mountains. Attack the facility and free our comrades. Prison camp, southeast of desert campsite. Good, you're all here. I'll start the briefing. Our comrades down south confirm the location of an Imperial prison camp in the mountain region southeast from their campsite. Our imprisoned comrades are being forced to mine elementite there. So it's a slave labor camp. Curse those bastards. The truth of the reality is cruel. We suspect many of those that could not handle the labor are not with us anymore. I cannot ignore these injustices to my people. I propose we rescue them. The infiltration starts at the foot of the mountain where the prison camp is located. We're afraid of what the Empire might do to the prisoners if they find out our plans. The POW treatment is strictly regulated by international law. It applies to civil wars as well. If news of this were to reach the outside, the camp warden would be charged as a criminal with a heavy offense. To avoid that, they make sure the prisoners can't talk about it. The Imperial Army is always the same. So we can't be found snooping around the place. I see. Another covert mission for us. I implore you, save the Unicornians who are being treated unjustly in the prison. You don't have to ask twice, Prince. We can't just ignore our comrades who are suffering even as we speak. If our rescued comrades decide to fight with us again, we can increase our forces. We see. A boost in morale, securing valuable assets, and curbing enemy productivity. That's 3 birds with 1 stone. Leave everything to us. We won't disappoint you, Prince. I'm glad to hear you say that. Thank you. I thank you not as the Prince of the Empire, but as an individual. Once you've suppressed the facility, contact HQ with a magic transmission. They should dispatch a unit to escort the prisoners. I have to attend a different matter, so don't go stepping on landmines. Keep your guards up. Is that clear? A different matter? Oh, where will you go, Major? I'm going to support the Southern Vanguard. The Imperial Army is moving again in the south. Has Desert Snowfox? Graham showed up again? No, there's been no sight of the white tank since that time, so don't worry about me. I have my work cut out for me. Be sure to carry out your mission without fail. Prince Yuri, it's about time I take my leave. Take care of these monkeys, will you? I will. Major, be careful. Do be careful. If Major Bard is being dispatched, I guess the situation in the south isn't looking good. They even sent Graham in. It appears the Empire is ready to go all out. It's just a matter of time before we have an all-out war. I'd like to have talks with my father before that happens. This may prove to be a challenge, though. No, worry is interest paid on trouble before it's due. Besides, we should stay focused on our mission at hand. Gardel, you seem different today. You're usually so nonchalant about our missions. I don't know what you're talking about. There are times I want to fulfill my duty seriously, too. Let me read this notice before you head out. New weapons and armor have been stocked at stores in town. I recommend you upgrade your equipment before heading out to fight. You should make an effort to upgrade to the best tank parts, as that's the only way its capabilities can improve. Roger that, Prince. Chrome Wolf Brigade, heading out. Oh, I forgot we had to upgrade the tank, too. Oh. I forgot we have five party members now. Okay, so she can use this too, then. I guess I need to fight more. Oh, I wish I could look at my mission details. Was it south-southeast? I thought that's what it was. We're here. The Imperial prison camp is at the peak of this mountain. I can hear footsteps. Seems there are patrols up ahead. Those patrolmen will report back to the prison camp if they discover our presence. If that happens, they'll conceal everyone's lips permanently by slaughtering everyone. About that, if we are found, all we have to do is defeat them within 3 minutes. What? Why's that? It takes about 3 minutes from incanting a magic transmission with the comm device to delivering the message. If you destroy the comm device within that time, the details of the message will be lost. I didn't know that. Seems you know your stuff from working at the Tech Development Division. I am the greatest genius of all time. You can remind me of that anytime. That doesn't mean we should be discovered in the first place. Proceed with caution. Yeah, I know. Let's hurry and get in there. Oh, okay, so... Is there actually stealth? I mean, it doesn't seem like that's the kind of game this is. I mean, maybe. Well, I want that item. We somehow made it in time. We can continue the mission without a hitch. Yeah, but we're walking on a fine line here. Let's be more careful next time. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Gotcha. Gotcha. Why wouldn't you fight these things? I mean, you're not going to take over 3 minutes to fight one of these. Wah! They're done for the count. They were a pain. You somehow made it in time. We can continue missing without a hitch. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, we finally made it into the prison camp. It's a good thing we made it without being discovered. Don't relax just yet. They still have prisoners as their hostages. Let's stay unnoticed and infiltrate the warden's office. We can take down the comm network of the Imperial Army guarding this prison camp from there. Yeah, we're almost there. Let's free the prisoners from here now. Okay, just want to make sure that's just a wall. It wasn't some, like, hidden wall or something else. Yeah, this is the first game published by Kemco for a while that hasn't had, like, hidden walls. I mean, for quite a while. But this one's just very straightforward as far as the dungeon layout's concerned. Oh, look at that. Oh. I guess I should. Why was she hurting so much? Well, buying that DLC is totally worth it. Don't worry about managing cure drops all the time. I'll blast them. Who are you? Infiltrators? Not good. Must report this. That's fine. I was about to say, if we're going to fight a tank inside the prison, I'd worry about how the game generates its enemies. Gwahahaha. Why is... She was getting hit. What? Insta-death? Are you serious? Oh my god. So annoying. I guess they wanted me to buy those boots that protected against the spikes. Are you from the rebel army? This place is my kingdom. How dare you cause a ruckus here? We won't let you off easy. Prepare for the whipping of your life. Are you the warden of this prison camp? To claim yourself king of such a place, you must be overcompensating for something else. Oh, overcompensating? How dare you talk to me like that? Now you're going to get it. Just you wait. My Elizabeth will turn you into Swiss cheese. No way. An Autobot? Why is there such an expensive piece of equipment at a prison camp? I earn quite a bit by working the prisoners. I work those who oppose the Empire and get all the earnings. Isn't it great? Once you become my prisoners, I'll make you work double the standard hours. You can lick my boots, too. Shut your hole, trash. It's filth like you that prolong wars like this. That's right. People like you will dispose you right here and now. Just shut it. Only trash can talk to other... Only trash call other people trash. And it's time for me to take out the trash. Okay. Slight weakness in the script there, but that's okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to... Damn it. Cancel. Ridiculous. How can I lose to trash like you? Ugh. That warden was the worst. Is everyone this crazy once they're removed from the reality of everyday life? Who cares about that? We suppressed the core of the facility. Now we just have to find where they're keeping the prisoners. We have to contact HQ as well. We'll just use the facility's device to send the magic transmission. You'll need to figure out the passcode. You can leave that part to me, the genius. We'll do just that. The rest of you, let's split up and search for the prisoners. Hey, we got new prisoners. Not again. This place is already full. We can't hold any more prisoners. Alright, I'll just have to make room then. You unicornians, turn around and face that wall. No, please let us go. We haven't done anything. Please let us go. We'll do anything you want. Oh, come on. You just don't get it, do you? Move. That's why all unicornians are trash. Be grateful. I have a wonderful present in store for you. No. Yeah. Ah, the floor's stained again. The new Unicornian prisoners can clean it up. Hey, there's room now. Bring him in. Hey, where'd you go? Don't tell me you fell asleep on duty again. Ah! Ah, that hurt. I'm shot. Oh, why am I hurt? Quit your yapping, scum. I just did to you what you did to these men. Rebel Army, what are you doing here? Guards! Guards! Your friends were dying while you were being trigger happy. You're next, you know. You should try to make amends with those you've killed in the afterlife. Stop it! Stop! Save me! Don't kill me! Oh, did you just tell me to stop? Save you? And exactly how many people have you let go after hearing that? Not a single one. Cardell, what's wrong? I heard gunfire. Yeah, I was just taking care of some Imperial's dog that didn't know his place. The coast is clear. This room, not a single one left. How terrible. If only we got here just a bit sooner, we could have saved them. This totally bites. What the? What is this? Noelle, what's wrong? I thought you went with my sis to relay the message to HQ. I heard gunshots, so I came, but what is this? Why are so many people... Do you even have to ask? The Imperial soldiers did this. They don't even consider Unicornians as people. Killing 1 to 1,000 won't keep them up at night. No, I can't. Wah! Wah! Sob. Noelle, you okay? So you're not used to seeing stuff like this? Used to this? Why would anybody be used to people being killed? This isn't something a person should do. This can't be real. That's right, I must be dreaming. Noelle, I know how you feel, but this is the reality of it. So don't turn away. See it with your own 2 eyes and accept the truth. This is reality? This is commonplace in your world, you say? I've contacted HQ. They'll be sending in units to escort the prisoners immediately. The Empire will notice a disturbance in their forces. Let's get ready to move the people before the enemy comes. Roger that, Kruz. Once the wall calms down, we'll help out. Okay, fine. Cardell, you should help us out. No, I'm going to hunt down any remaining Imperial scum and silence them. Help the prisoners without me. Hey, Kruz. Don't you think Cardell is acting a bit strange? I'm not sure, but Cardell said he'd clean up any remaining forces, so he's being useful. We have our own job to do. Olga, you guide the prisoners in the north wing. I'll take care of the south. Okay, I got it. Ooh. Is there no one else in here besides you? What? Cardell, how odd of you to be drinking alone. You'd usually have a lady by your side. I didn't feel like it today. Even I like to drink alone sometimes. And what are you doing here? I never see your face at the bar. Well, I came because I thought you might be here. How was today's mission? You seemed a bit more agitated than usual. Does that bother you? I didn't think you would be the type to care. Normally I wouldn't. I mean, I have a past that I'm not fond of. But I am the team leader, and if I leave your problems alone, it might put us in danger. Most importantly, I don't want to see you lose your life over it. I'd tell you not to worry, but I guess that's not very convincing. Seems you really do care. Okay, leader. I got to hear about your past, so this'll make us even. Let's see. It's already been 6 years. Back then, I was actually married to a Unicornian girl. She loved the scent of sweet olives and always had them on the dining table. I told her to stop, but she wouldn't listen. You were married? Who would have thought, huh? She was quite loud-mouthed, but what a beauty. I proposed without even thinking. There were a lot of whispers behind our backs, but I didn't care. I was so happy, until that day. That day? Imperial Army scum came and attacked our village. We were both sent off to a prison camp. We were separated into different rooms, and they worked us hard day in and day out. But the thought of leaving and returning to our previous life kept me going. It kept her going, too. Sometimes I couldn't even speak due to fatigue, but the pure smell of sweet olive from the next cell gave me strength. She's right next to me. She's doing her best. Those thoughts helped me survive that hellhole. Then one day, the freedom fighters attacked that prison camp. They came to save us. We were finally free. I thought I could see her. But she wasn't there. She was gone. Said to be shot by an Imperial soldier a long time ago. That's not possible. What about that fragrance? You said you could all smell sweet olive from the next cell. There was no cell. There was only a hole filled with corpses and a small olive tree. In other words, the person I was talking to the whole time was only in my head. Oh, jeez. Boy, this game is like super serious sometimes. My God. And that's how it goes. With no reason to live, I joined the freedom fighters. I swore to kill every last Imperial soldier back then, but Major Bart knocked some sense into me. He said even enemies are people with family and loved ones, and warned me to never pull the trigger out of spite. At that rate, I would have become the same as the Imperial soldiers that I hate. He even told me to quit the fighters. Sounds like something the Major would say. He had a point, though. The person she knew wasn't someone that carried a gun. From then on, I had a change of heart. I became Sergeant Gardell, the sociable and reliable ladies' man. I tell you what, though, I can never forget about her. She'll always be in my heart. Memories of her flooded my mind today, but I'm all right. So don't you worry about me. Okay, I got you. Thanks for sharing, Gardell. No, it should be me thanking you. Having this talk helped clear my head. By the way, Kruz, since we're having this guy talk and all, could you do me a small favor? Sure, if there's something I can help you with. What is it? You see, ever since I lost my wife, anytime I see a beautiful unicornian lady, I can't help but sweet-talk them. So I just need you to use your authority and get me on good terms with Olga, please? Nah, that's not going to be possible. Olga hates my guts. She won't talk to me about her love interests. But of course not. If you really like her, though, don't give up. Once Olga knows you're serious, I'm sure she'll come around. You're telling me to be patient, huh? Hey, Kruz, you haven't touched your drink. To celebrate my new drinking buddy, all of our drinks are on me today. Heavens, just don't be hungover and disgraceful in front of the prince, okay? You got it, Mr. Leader, sir. Now come on, drink up. The night's still young. I mean, Olga is like significantly younger than him, right? What a damn weirdo. Yeah, it's so interesting that it doesn't like heal you between chapters. You do have to heal yourself every single time. Oh, yeah, there's a treasure chest there I never opened. Really? Let's remedy that. But it's just a panacea. Oh no. It doesn't really do anything. I just have to think it does something. No more submissions. Lab attack. Go east from the Southern Allied campsite and past the Zenobia Trail to steal the blueprints for new arms. The element bomb from the secret lab. East from Southern Allied campus. Okay. Secret lab east of Desert Campsite. Thank you all for coming. We'll now go over the new mission plan. Noelle talked to us the other day and revealed the location of the Empire's secret R&D lab, where she had worked before. That lab is in the midst of developing a new weapon with a highly destructive force. It's called an element bomb. It's a weapon that refines huge-grade elementite and uses it in a bomb. Element bomb? Elementite normally directs its magic outwards, but this weapon inverts that vector. The elementite is concentrated into one nucleus and becomes a small ball of magic energy with an enormous force. When that nucleus is destroyed, the vectors are reversed and all that magic power is released all at once. So then what happens? Can you explain it more simply? I don't really get it. Listen here. A mid-sized elementite can power those heavy tanks semi-eternally. Can you imagine what would happen if a large elementite that is exponentially more powerful releases its power all at once? You're saying it would cause an explosion that surpasses any of our imaginations? Yes, exactly. In theory, it could easily wipe a town of this size off the face of the earth. What the freak? What does the Empire plan to do with something like that? They can use it to threaten their enemies. Anything or anyone against the Empire wouldn't be tolerated. So the Empire wants to use it to make us freedom fighters surrender. Those cowards. It can also be used to pressure Hubert into giving up mining rights. And if they don't, boom! Those stubborn folks won't have anything to fondle since it'd be all blown to smithereens. That's messed up. Why did you tell us about this before? You must be an imperialist. Imperialists sacrifice others for their own benefit. It's not like I enjoyed that project. I never wanted to make weapons that could hurt anyone. I didn't have a choice. It was the only reason they kept me alive in the first place. The little sister of a traitor. In order to live, I had to continue being useful to the Empire. Noel. They told me it was a cold weapon, something they'd never use except to smoothen negotiations. But after seeing that forced labor camp and how crazy the people there were, I got afraid they might actually use it. I understand, and I'm sorry. I said some things I shouldn't have. Oh, getting back on track, we cannot allow such a dangerous weapon to exist in this world. And this is where you come in. Infiltrate the secret R&D and steal all the documents related to the new weapon. You want us to steal them? What will we do with those documents? You don't mean to build a weapon and use it against the Empire, do you? No, it's not what you think. Noelle may have left the project, but she has worked on it before. There's a chance she can put the pieces together on her own. So, what should we do? Have the same power as your opponents, and we have the same weapon. If we have the same weapon, then they cannot use it to threaten us. Exactly. If it's a cold war they want, then we must get our hands on an element bomb. To be precise, we just need them to think we have one. Right. They'd be afraid of having one of those dropped on them. With the documents in our hands and the fact that we have Noelle, the genius engineer, we can pretend to have a bomb without actually making it. Even if the plans aren't complete, we can use those blueprints as a negotiation token. If things go well, Prince Yuri may have a chance to discuss peace terms with the Emperor. That would be great. If there is so much to gain, I don't see any reason not to do this mission. It's true. Though that's true, it just reaffirms how dangerous this next mission is going to be. Yes, the element bomb is the Empire's ultimate trump card. Defenses will be tight. Many of our forces, including Major Bart, are currently fighting to maintain the southern vanguard, so you must break through. I know this will be a difficult mission, but you're the only ones I can depend on. We'll leave it to us, Prince. We'll do this not just for the Unicornian liberty, but for the sake of the Empire as well. Thank you, Kruz. Those words mean a lot to me. The secret R&D lab in question is located past the Zenobia Trail, east of the southern campsite. Noelle should know more of the details. Follow her lead when you reach the destination. Yes, sir. Chrome Wolf Brigade, heading out. Noelle, the success of this mission depends on you. You have to follow through. I know. Of course I will. Again, I mean, that's why I like these, more military stories from the East. They're written by Eastern authors. It's just, it's the West of us, where I am. But the attitude towards war is much, much different. And thereby making the stories not, quite so cookie cutter, right? Oh wait, I'm going west. It's to the east. Okay. Okay, I have to go the other way, it looks like. So, this is the Zenobia Trail. We have to make it through here to get to the secret lab. You have to go through the mountain path, take the long way around to going east, then head north. The lab should come into sight. I believe there's a town called Vihiga along the way. We should stop by and resupply there. Wow, I sense a lot of monsters looking around here. Please be careful, everyone. That's a given. It would be pointless to go down before we reach the lab. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Chrome Wolf running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.